Bitch, I'm ugly as fuck. Stop. Oh my god. Hey guys, welcome back to another new video. So this video is a little bit different, and if you are from my, I keep burping, I'm so sorry. If you're from my Twitter or Snapchat or Instagram, you'll be like, who the is this person on the screen? Hi, I'm not Basic Flop, that's the filter one. My name is David, nice to meet you. No, honestly though, so I'm going to be sharing to the ones that are interested in making some side money. I have done I'm gonna just say it, OnlyFans for 5 years. That's right, girl. And I've done it before COVID, before it was a big thing. So I have some stuff to share. If you are new, hi, I hope we can become besties. I'm gonna expose everything that I know, and I have some advice and tips that I want to give to you if you are interested on becoming an OnlyFans creator. Now, if you're just a fan just watching this video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Girl. I just want to say thank you for this. I love y'all so much, and I'm actually going to be sharing some new stuff that I'm planning. I need to get my iPad. Give me a second. I will just pull it up in my notes on my computer. We're gonna start doing some new stuff on my OnlyFans. So if you are like planning on doing an OnlyFans, this video is gonna help you a lot because I actually have a really good plan on how I can keep my fans happy and how we can make some dough, some money. Now, it's not all about money, girl, because taxes can really go bite your booty. So let's get into it. Okay, let me just say, okay, I'm gonna eat some chips because I'm stressing out. I am stress eating. I got a tea too. I might put some lip gloss on. My hair looks like a mess because I'm sorry. These get stuck in my teeth so bad. I floss every day, but that gets it like everywhere. Like, these are so good turbos. They're my boyfriend's, but like, you guys, I got a boyfriend, I do OnlyFans. What about it? I got my lip gloss too, and like I said, people told me to brush my hair, and I brushed it. Look what happens. Like, okay, so I just hope I'm not gonna piss anybody off, and I hope I can make you laugh. I hope you can learn something from this video, and I hope I'm not gonna hear it to oh my god, I hope I'm not here to waste your time. But like I said, I've done OnlyFans for 5 years. I finally hit my $100,000 on how much I made on OnlyFans. With all this, girl, well, not really all this, I use filters. I use a Snapchat filter. Okay, I look the same. Like, I used to be so unconscious of myself, but like, honestly, like, I kind of look the same. Like, I just need a nose job, a chemical peel, laser hair removal, a BBL, and like, we look like twins. Like, it's not that deep. So yeah, let's just get to it. This applies for guys and girls. Honestly, like, the same thing. I see so many of these videos, but they're only for girls. I don't see a lot of gays. So if you're an OnlyFans creator, if you're planning on to, if you're, yeah, that wasn't a fart, it was slapping this. Watch this video. Okay, let's get too much into it. Oh my god. English is not my best language. I made a list, so I'm gonna get off track because I tend to do that a lot. I will also be using an AI editor because I don't have an editor, and then I don't like editing my own videos, I gag. So let's get to it. It's how to start a successful OnlyFans. Number 1, make a name. So honestly, as you can see, mine is called Basic Flop, but the O was an X because some B took the flop, like the actual O, but it actually benefited me a lot. And I noticed that I have also so I do OnlyFans. Like I said, I've made 6 digits already, and I just finished exporting a video for my other platform. I'm not just an OnlyFans creator, I'm also a YouTuber on my plant channel. I post plenty of videos, and it's pretty good. Like, it's pretty good stuff. That's my other company. And it's funny because I did my plant channel as a cover up because my family was like, how you making all this money, like how you're staying home and being able to like afford all this. And I'm like, oh, I'm a website designer. And then that's when I was like, let me just make a YouTube plant channel because I like plants. I have a lot of plants, and it came from like a little side thing as a cover up to a second source of income. So I'm all about like branching out and like not putting all of your eggs in one basket, because if that goes away, you have another source of income. So like I said, I'm gonna share a lot of information here. I hope I can like entertain you as well, give a lot of information, because girl, I have a lot to say. Okay, so yes, the name thing is very important. So you'll want your username to be like the name. So for example, let's make another for a bear. My boyfriend's a bear, and he was planning on doing OnlyFans, but which, by the way, it's not for everybody. And I don't say that as in like how you look, because there's a thing for everybody. The more weirder you look, as in like the more unique you are, the more your potential of making money. Because for example, I'm considered a twink, which not anymore because I look fat, but I know my angles with Basic Flop, I'm still considered a twink. It's a very saturated genre that is kind of hard to like stand out, which is why I'm doing all this, because you want to become unique. Now, if you're already a unique girl, like for example, like my boyfriend, He's a bear, and he is a hairy bear because that's my type. I love that. He was all about making his own money. Finished uploading my video right now. It's currently uploading to my Plenty channel. You see how I'm hustling, girl? Anyways, and yeah, so it was like a hairy bear X or something like that, because you have to make sure this username or name is available on like TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all the platforms in your Gmail. You want that because like if somebody likes you, it helps a lot to have the same username because they can just search that to a different platform. And like, you know, you've done that before. Like you've seen someone's username, you are talking to somebody, you like them, you guys are chatting on Snapchat, you get their username and you search it on Instagram or Twitter, and you try to see if you can post something up, and you do. You know, you kind of get the idea. So that's why it's really, really important to have the same username if you can, if not close to it. Like, for example, my Twitter is called Latino Basic Flop, and my OnlyFans is called Basic Flop. The reason why everything was Basic Flop, but I got banned so many times, but I'm still bouncing back, girl. You cannot give up. And that's a whole different video if you want to see that. I have been banned so many times on Instagram and so many bans on Twitter. Not because like I'm doing something bad, it's because like I look underage, especially back then. I'm not. It's just good genetics. And so yeah, the name. Come up with a unique name, something that is close to you. Like for example, some people call it like glitter sparkles. You know how like there's some like entertainers, exotic entertainers that call themselves like Cupcake or Hot Cheeto. You know, just something, again, you want it to be something fun. For example, I call myself Basic Flop because like back then when I was 18, flop was like a big thing, like you're such a flop, and like they will also call people basic, and I like to degrade myself. So I call myself basic because I'm a basic, and then I call myself a flop because I'm a flop. Like I'm just bad at everything, and it became into a company, so period. So the name, you want to come up with that. Next up is social media. Social media is really, really important because you want to branch out. It's pretty self-explanatory, right? But you can get burned out. And that's something that I'm experiencing right now because I like to hustle. I like to pump content and just always moving around, but I'm getting very burned out to the point that I'm going crazy. So balance it out, but branch out, because like, for example, do TikTok, do Twitter, do Instagram, do Snapchat, do YouTube, literally do everything and do it for a month, and then at the end of the month look at everything and see which is doing better, and then emphasize and like put more energy in that, because that's what's gonna grow your following and it's gonna grow your brand. Okay, because theoretically this is a company. I know some guys, and it's funny because I've had some people saying like, oh, you do OnlyFans, why don't you get a real job? Baby boo, we pay taxes. Okay, period. We have papers to do. We gotta pay taxes. We probably pay more than your babies. Like, we pay taxes, so it is considered a job. We gotta report our income to the IRS. We gotta do all this crazy stuff. Okay, so it is an actual real job, okay? And it's not for everybody. So if you're watching this video, you're different, girl. You wanna, you know, period. So I love that for you. But yeah, social media is very important. You wanna branch out. Again, I can do dedicated videos. I can talk for hours, but I'm trying not to because I don't want this video to be very long. So yes, but Twitter is really, really great to grow, and then TikTok as well. We gotta be careful because the algorithm is kind of edgy. It could ban you pretty easily. Twitter, just don't use any copyright music, and don't go follow by follow. That's like so old. And then don't spam too much on DMs, if you know what I'm talking about, because on Twitter there's retweet, which helps a lot. Like I'm doing that now, and my impressions, which is when people see your tweets on Twitter, it used to go from 135,000 views a day to yesterday I think I hit 648,000 impressions. So that's important, girl. You want to like you want to put it out there to get as many eyeballs as you can, because it's you want to like put yourself out there, right? And then you want to get the people. You want people to like, you know, this is people's just hard working money, so it needs to be like really enticing and like worth their, you know, their money. And then, which we can talk about, which I will be talking about later on, you want to keep them. And I was really, really bad at that. I can show you my numbers. I had, I think 9,000 I'm getting close on hitting 10,000 users that have subscribed to my OnlyFans. But as of right now, I only have like 100 something. A lot of it has to do because I changed my price, which is a marketing strategy, but that's a whole different thing. And I don't know if I'm ready to share that. I can share everything else, girl, but that's something brand new that I'm doing. And like, I'm not ready to share that yet. I will share it pretty soon. But social media is really, really important. If you don't have social media, like work on it, girl, and branch out as much as you can. Okay, so TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram are great. They're perfection. Next up is price, know your worth. So you can price it whatever you want to price it. If you want to price it at $55, do that. Trust me, there is going to be some people that are going to pay for that. I have mine for $44.98 and people are paying for it. Now, they're not paying for that. I do sales because I noticed, for example, like I used to charge mine for $8.89 back then, and then I had like 400 something fans. Like that was like my average a month. And then I noticed like I'm a sucker for like discounts, right, and sales. And I was like, why don't I just apply that to my own OnlyFans? And that's what I do. So instead of charging that much, I charge half of that, so 50% off. By the way, OnlyFans takes 20% of your income. So you gotta consider that. And then you gotta save like 25%, if not 30%. I'm not a tax expert. We will be talking about that as well pretty soon. On the list is at the end. About tax information, I'm not an expert, but personally, okay, do your own research. Go to your tax advisor. I'm gonna share what I know and what I do as of now. I said like 30% of my income to pay taxes because you gotta pay a lot in taxes. OnlyFans doesn't take away for taxes like a regular job. Like if you're working at Amazon, if you're working at HEB or at Walmart or Lowe's or Home Depot, they do the taxes for you, and that's why they get a check, King Kong, like, you know, like a tax refunds, right? We don't get that. We need to pay taxes. So they take away 20%, and then you gotta save 30, if not 20% of what you make for tax reasons. So basically, somebody pays, it's an example, somebody pays $100. They think that's going to you, but with all that included, you only get like $50. So that's why I had to raise my thing, because after all the cost, I get $17 now per person. Back then I used to get like $6 per person because it was $8.89 minus 20%. This economy, girl, I could not survive with that. So I had to like fix all that because everything is getting expensive. That's probably why you're watching this video, because it's expensive out there. Living is expensive. So that's why it's really great. You can work where you're working and then you can do OnlyFans on the side. And so it's a big thing, or you can just do both. It's also great to have multiple streams of income. So know your worth, price it. Don't be shy. Like don't put like $3 because you feel like no one's gonna pay for it. Put the price that you want to put, and then do discounts. If you feel like nothing's going through, do it big discounts or do a discount. The worst that can happen is someone's gonna subscribe, but that usually doesn't happen because people always love discounts on anything. So price it how you want to price it. Be cocky. In this case, be cocky as much as you want to be cocky, because people will pay for it. Now, if you do put a really, really high price, you should, just put your feet in their shoes. You do want to produce good quality content if you're charging that much. Which is why I charge a lot, because one, I'm young, I'm a twink, and people do pay a lot for that. And then number two, I have a whole system set up. And then number three, I was advertising a lot on my plant channel. I have like plant companies that I used to work with, and I stopped because like it was getting very stressful, paper-wise, legal-wise. I just couldn't handle it. I don't want to put myself on a contract and know what I heard so many horror stories from my plant people that I talked to, creators. So yeah, and then I was like, I had a lot of people finding my OnlyFans, my plant subscribers, my plant followers on it. I have 135,000 followers on my plant Instagram. Then I have like I have like multiple Instagrams because they usually get bans, but they're all standing right now. I think in total I have like 170,000 as well on basic flat followers just on Instagram. So this is a whole business, girl. This is a whole thing, but it all starts from one. Okay. So don't give up, okay, period. You so know your worth and do that. Next up is make a content plan. I charge a lot for my OnlyFans. I would never expect somebody to pay $89, but some do, and I love those people so much. I usually have a 50% off discount, if not a 25% off discount, I'm planning on doing that like in Christmas, but I'm gonna eat my chicken in a second. So if you guys can see, there's something red on my teeth, like a chip. I'm snacking on my chips, girl. I'm at my lunch break right now. Also, my mom's texting me right now as well. And she does know that my parents know that I do OnlyFans. That could be a story time, period. Because my mom is very religious. And then my dad is very straight. He's a mechanic and he's Mexican. So if you know, you know. But everything ended up well, kind of. Make a content plan. I'm gonna tell you guys mine. This is a new one that I'm working on, and I posted on Monday, so I need to post today, and it tells me here what I have to do as well. So people that renew, so this is my example of a content plan. Like basically I'm gonna give you my example. So people that renew on my OnlyFans, I'm gonna give them a personal video. So like for example, let's say somebody renews, I'm gonna send like a personal DM saying, or a video. Thank you so much for renewing. I appreciate the support. I hope I made you a lot and more to come, because You know what it is, anyways. And I'm gonna ask them like, I would love to send you like a personal video. Like, do you have any like, is that something personal or like for me to do? Like, I can do like, I can mount your name. I can like, you know, whatever. Like, I can send pics or this or that, just to reward them because I mean, think about it. Like, I eat McDonald's, girl. I love my rewards. Okay. She just texted me right now. And what's it called? Marigolds. No one's asking me plant's name. She knows that I know my names. I'm outdoor plants and indoor plants. I'm a plant boy, as you can see. And this is nothing. I have a lot in my balcony, my plant room. I do have a plant room for tax deductions. I'm telling you, y'all, like, I have some stuff I can share you, okay? As long as it's a very long video, I can share some stuff. I want to be your bestie though, so chit chats. Like cake, like putting like whipped cream in my booty and sprinkles and etc. I want every theme to have, I want every week to have a different theme. So it's something fresh, it's something for them to look forward. And if I can really do this, it would be great if I can also like, because you can schedule stuff on OnlyFans, like DMs to messages to videos to pictures in your timeline, right? And I would like to like do an entire week and then start working on the next week and schedule all of it and then give them like a preview before like they're like, I don't know if I'm interested, like the cake theme sounds really, really hot, but I don't know. Well, I'm gonna give them like a little like, not like a, like they'll see, like it'll be kind of blurred out or something like that, like you like teasing basically. So like tell them what's coming up for next week. That's a pretty smart thing to do. So then they know what to look forward to. People that are going to renew, they know what to expect. So themes are, I'm gonna have themes. And then also I'm gonna be doing sexting on DMs with pics. And then this is the only place you see all my naughty stuff, fresh and new. Because I do have some people that do steal my stuff and sell them, especially in Saudi Arabia. I look Saudi Arabian, but I'm not. I'm Mexican. And I'm an American, but my mom's hondureña and my dad is Mexican. Well, he's an American. He was born here. But my his parents are Mexican, so that's why I say Mexican. And yeah, people do steal my stuff. Kind of sucks, because I don't get nothing out of it, girl. I'm like struggling too, girl. I'm trying to hustle, but okay. And then content calendar is Mondays, it's a video. Wednesdays, which is today, I have to do this for today, are pictures. Friday is another video because people love videos. And then Sunday, this is what I'm gonna do on my on Sundays. It's a private DM sent to current members, exclusive only. My mom's calling me. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, girl. Sorry. I look so bad. I swear I'm not that ugly. Let me write this up before I forget. My mom was calling me because like she posted a picture on like on her community group chat, whatever you call it. It's like an app. And people were asking for all like the like information about the plants. She was asking me like so she can tell them. Because I know, girl, I'm the plant person in my family. Like I know indoor plants and outdoor plants. I don't know it all, but I do know some stuff. And then I have to send her a list because we're gonna make a little Father's Day gathering. And I need to send her all the things that I'm gonna need for the food. Alrighty, so what was I saying about, okay, make a content plan. So that's my content plan. And the reason why I want to do Sunday is to reward again to those that are there. And for example, let's say somebody subscribes on Monday, right? And I send exclusive DM on Sunday. They might be a little bit mad. Well, mister, at least you're gonna get the following Sunday. And if you stay, you're gonna keep getting that special video every Sunday. And then when you renew, you're gonna get a personal video too. Better late than never, right? So that's just my way of like making rewarding, because that's the biggest thing. Rewarding. And then the next thing that I'm gonna talk about is consistency. That's one of the biggest things that's very important on anything, even from watering plants, from a diet to working out to even growing your OnlyFans and your following on your social medias. Consistency is key, and it's very hard because like we're humans, we get tired, we get burnt out, we want breaks, which is normal. But they have this beautiful thing called scheduling. You can schedule stuff on phones. Like I said, you can schedule anything, which is amazing. So take advantage of that. Like it's free, it's already there, it's there to help you. And I'm gonna be using that for sure. So consistency is key, and I'm scratching because like, I don't know why. I'm having this thing right now, like I said, I'm having like a little mental breakdown. So I scratch when I don't do drugs, by the way. Okay, I just want to say that. Seems like it, but I don't, I promise. I just drink a lot of coffee. Next thing is going to be rewarding loyal fans, which is basically what I was just saying right now about the renews and the personal video, which yes, to a point when you get a big following, that can become like a lot of work. But again, you're gonna get a big check, right? Because if you have a big following on OnlyFans and you're charging monthly subscriptions, you're gonna get it. So it's a hustle, And then obviously if it gets way too much, then just like take a break or do something different. I'm not at that phase, so I don't know when I'm gonna come up next, if that ever does happen, which we wanna manifest, right? For both of us, or for us. But yeah, so that's my plan as of now. I can handle that. The renews on personal videos And then the Sunday is another way of rewarding too. Next up is don't give up. My boyfriend, this is why he stopped doing OnlyFans. Because in all honesty, it's not for everybody. Not everybody, and it doesn't mean in a mean way. Some of us just do like working for a company, and then some of us do like to hustle. I took a break on everything, kind of. And I was working for for Amazon for a month. And I liked it. I like how I was getting a consistent check. I like that I was getting health benefits, because when you're self-employed, you gotta do that. I liked all of that. And then I just didn't remember waking up in the morning. Amazon's not a bad job. They made it so much better, not to be honest, with the facility that I was working at. But I was like, I'm only making $2,099 after tax on Amazon. And I'm working 4 days a week, which is not bad. That's pretty good, right? But that's how much I'm making on OnlyFans. And if I just actually put in those hours in my OnlyFans, I can imagine like how big my OnlyFans can get. And then it's passive income. You're making this money when you're sleeping. The only disadvantage that I can say that I'm feeling right now is that I clock in when my eyes open and I clock out when my eyes close. Like, that's how it is for us that are self-employed. You're feeding the machine. That's basically what you're doing, okay? The machine starts like, going low, right? So it's a hustle, but I like to hustle to a certain extent. But I do like hustling, and I've been doing it for 5 years, right? So yeah, it's not for everybody, but don't give up. If you really, really want this, you'll make it happen, right? They always say, if you wanted to, you would. If you wanted to, you would. You wouldn't make excuses. Anybody can make excuses. You can work on YouTube. There's a lot of platforms out there. I'm scratching so much right now. That's where there's so many platforms that can help you. You just gotta do your research on how to grow on them. I do got some tips on all of them. I've been doing it for 5 years, girl. Like, I'm hustling, and I'm a big social media person, so I have a lot to share. But having multiple streams of income, I cannot stress that enough. Don't put all of your eggs in one basket. Spread it out, girl, because if somebody takes your basket away, you put all your eggs in there, it's gone. But if you spread out your eggs and somebody takes a basket away, or something happens, right? You still have these other baskets that have eggs, and then you can just, fill the new basket. If that makes any sense. So having multiple streams of income is very important. It's not easy, it's very hard, but it's very important. So there's that. And then last but not least, I want to talk about tax advice. I am not a tax expert. Go consult your tax experts, okay? Go do your own research. I live in Texas. This is what I do, okay? And this is from what I heard and from what I learned over the five years and when I do my taxes. Like I said, if you want to be really, really safe, save 30% of your tax, okay? Of your income for tax. Because I did a mistake one time and I ended up owing $5,000 in tax. This year, for last year, I owe $8,000, which came out a lot. It was gonna be like even more, but I have tax deductions, which I'll talk about pretty soon. But I learned that I need more tax deductions, and you gotta do it legally. You do not wanna like flag the IRS, you don't wanna flag the system and get like audited, because like that's no good and it's random and stuff like that. But you wanna have your receipts, you wanna have all of your information, everything written down. So save 30% if you're gonna pay it in cash or upfront, or if you're gonna be investing in that for your own business. In this example here on OnlyFans, you can studio lights that you use for your OF, for your pictures and videos, you can use that for tax deductions. Camera, you can use that for tax deductions. Anything that is for your business, you can use it for tax deductions. Now, you gotta do your own research and double check, okay? Don't go based off me. But I use like my studio lights, I use my camera, I use my phone bill, I use my specific filming area for my plant channel. In my plant channel, I use my grow lights, I use the water to water my plants, I use a percentage, and the lady does it for me, of the light bill, water bill, and the rent by square feet, right? That's what she does. So everything's tax deductible. The way you can get your money back is by investing in the business, okay? It has to be strictly for the business. You can have your own personal phone, and then you can have another phone that's connected. It can be the newest phone, whatever, it's up to you, it's your business, and use that fully tax deductible, but it can only be used strictly for business. So in this case, you can use that to like log into your social media apps to promote your OF, or just like your pictures and videos. I have the iPhone 13 Pro Max. I use this on everything. I use my phone to record. So there's literally no excuse. Like, I can have a fancy camera, but I like my phone. The reason why is because I do everything on my computer. Everything's Apple's AirDrop. That's the main reason why. AirDrop is so easy for me. I don't want to be messing with SIM cards and stuff like that. But I want to start getting more professional. And if I get a professional camera and the SIM cards and those storage things, it's the same thing. You know, or editing software to like edit my pictures or whatever, or my videos, that's all tax deductible if you're using that for your business. Do your own research. Okay, don't get me in trouble, girl. That's what I do. Okay, I did my research. But don't forget about tax deductions and save your money. Don't like get your check like I did, and I still do this every now and then, girl, and go crazy, go shopping, right? Don't do that. Like, try to save money. It's easier said than done because like we want to like enjoy the money, right? And we want to buy things for ourselves, for our family, or sometimes a bill is due, but save. Because like, girl, when you do your taxes, you're gonna have a nasty awakening. Like, it is ugly. Like, I pay $400 to do my tax. Now that's not really a flex, because I know somebody might say like, why pay $1,000? Okay, girl, it's not a war, okay? But that's how much I pay. Sorry, because I keep getting messages. But that's how much I pay and like what I do. So that's my info on how to become a successful OnlyFans creator from somebody that's been doing it for 5 years and has done 6 digits already before tax. So theoretically, like, I only took like 80,000, right? Because they take 20%. That's crazy. OnlyFans took $20,000 out of my pocket. I'm just kidding. Because like, it's their platform. They use that 20% for their platform, for their employees, for, I know they have a lot of fees and all this crazy stuff, so that's why they need that 20%. But that's my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I can make you laugh. I made you laugh a little bit. I hope that you learned something new. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want me to do a dedicated video of anything, feel free to let me know. I'm always down. I would like to post daily on this channel about like personal videos or even just like business stuff like this. I'm down for everything, so let me know. And if you haven't checked out my OF, I'm having a 50% off discount. So if you want to go check it out, go check it out. And I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.